Are you getting ready for December 31st? Then listen to me. There's a color that a lot of people wear without thinking, and then they start the year feeling like money just doesn't stretch. At the moment, you don't notice it. But later, a pattern shows up. Unexpected expenses, bills that suddenly appear, delays, and that feeling that everything is stuck. In Buddhist wisdom, the turn of the year is a door, and certain colors on that night weigh that door down. Today, I'm going to show you which color that is, and I'm also going to show you the best colors to wear on New Year's Eve, depending on what you want to attract. And stay until the end, because I'll guide you through a very simple 2-minute ritual to help you enter the new year with prosperity wide open. Now, let's get straight to it. The first color is, and if you want to enter the new year with your path open, leave a comment saying, "I enter the new year with prosperity open." Now, take a breath and pay attention, because I'm going to explain this in a very simple way. On New Year's Eve, we step into the new year with hope, but also with anxiety, fear, and worry. And that's exactly where many people make a mistake. They choose their outfit on autopilot and don't realize they're carrying an energy into the new year that pulls their finances downward. The color I want you to avoid on New Year's Eve on December 31st is this one. A very strong, very bright green, like intense emerald green or vivid turquoise. I know. A lot of people look at it and think, wait, but green is the color of money. And that's exactly why this color surprises so many people. In Buddhist wisdom, there's a very simple idea. When someone enters a new cycle with a tight heart, with urgency, with a feeling of, "I need this," that turns into attachment. And attachment makes us act from fear. And look how practical this is in everyday life. You buy out of anxiety, not necessity. You accept anything because you're afraid of lacking. You stay quiet when you should negotiate. You enter the year trying to hold everything together, and when we hold on too tightly, life feels like it slips through our fingers. That strong green on New Year's Eve tends to reinforce exactly this: urgency, pressure, and a sense of lack. It's not that the color itself is doing magic. It's what it triggers inside us on that night. And what usually happens is this: the person doesn't notice it right away. They only notice it in January, when it shows up as unexpected bills, sudden expenses, delays, money slipping away, and that sentence we hear so often: "My money doesn't last. It just disappears." If you've ever lived through a January like that, stay with me until the end, because today I'm going to show you the full path. And stay with me, because at the end, I'll guide you through a very simple 2-minute ritual, using things you already have at home, so you can enter the new year with lighter energy and with the money door more open. Now, take it easy. If you had already picked an outfit in that strong green and thought, "That's it, I ruined everything," that's not how it works. If that's the only option you have, there's a simple way to neutralize it. You don't need to change your entire outfit. You just need to break the strength of that color with a detail that cleans and balances the energy. In a moment, I'll explain exactly which details work best, because this will connect with the next colors I'm going to show you. And if this information has helped you in any way, here's a quick request. Subscribe to the channel, because here I teach these things in a simple, straight-to-the-point way, especially during powerful moments like the turn of the year. Let me ask you something. When you choose your New Year's Eve outfit, do you think about energy, or do you choose only what looks good? Leave a comment with a simple but powerful sentence. I enter the new year with prosperity open. It may seem small, but it helps many people step into the new year with a clearer, calmer mind. Now that you already know the color I recommend avoiding, let's move to what really matters, which colors to wear, depending on what you want for your year. Because yes, some people need money, but others need peace, health, and harmony at home. And the right color works like a daily reminder of what you want to build. I'm going to explain the colors in an easy way, each color while one intention. And at the end, there's a 2-minute ritual to amplify everything. The first color I recommend for New Year's Eve for almost everyone is white. White is the safest color because it represents cleansing, fresh starts, and protection. It's like saying to the new year, I'm starting over, light and clear. And here's a detail most people miss. It doesn't have to be an all-white outfit. It can be a detail, a top, a scarf, a light-colored piece, even an accessory. How to activate it? Simple. When you put it on, say this 3 times, calmly. I begin the new year with peace and protection. 3 times. No rush. In a moment, I'll show you the color that specifically helps open the path for money. But there's a detail that can cancel everything if you do it wrong, and I want to warn you first. Now, if your main goal is money and prosperity, the most traditional and powerful color is gold, because gold reminds us of actual gold, and gold is a symbol of value. Your mind understands this without you having to explain it. If you don't have gold clothing, that's fine. It can be a detail, jewelry, a scarf, an accessory. What matters is the symbol. How to activate it? 3 times. I receive prosperity with calm. And notice this phrase. It's not, I desperately want. It's, I receive with calm. That changes everything for your year. Now, the mistake that trips up a lot of people on New Year's Eve is this: wearing a money color, but spending the entire night complaining, arguing, talking about bills and problems. So the person wears gold, but enters the new year with a fearful mind. And fear is what blocks things. That's why the ritual at the end is so important. It adjusts this energy before the year turns. If what you need is peace, peace at home, peace in your mind, better sleep, then blue is an excellent color. Blue reminds us of water, and water teaches us how to flow without fighting life. Simple activation. I enter the new year with calm and balance 3 times. And now comes a color that many people use incorrectly. A color that can help you a lot, but only if you use it the right way. And after that, I'll show you how to fully neutralize that forbidden color if you've already picked your outfit. So pay attention now, because the next color is one that can be a blessing, or it can become a burden if used the wrong way. And I'll explain it very simply, so you don't fall into the trap. If you want to attract money, but without that anxious energy, silver is an excellent choice. Silver is like money saved, money organized, money protected. It's a great color for people who say, I don't just want to earn, I want to keep it. I want peace. And here's a practical detail. If you don't have silver clothing, an accessory is enough. Earrings, a ring, a bracelet, any small detail works. Activation 3 times. My money stays with me and grows calmly and speaks slowly, like someone who is putting their heart back in order. In a moment, I'll show you a color that works on love and harmony inside the home. But before that, I need to teach you something quick that can prevent a lot of suffering in January. Listen to this with care, because it's gold. You can wear the strongest color in the world, but if you enter the new year with your mouth and your mind full of complaints, arguments, and worries, you enter the year carrying tension. And that tension becomes a habit. You buy out of fear, you settle for less, you feel exhausted. and money doesn't flow. So the rule is simple. On New Year's Eve, you choose one thing to release and one thing to invite in. A very clear example. I release worry, I invite calm. Just that already changes your body from the inside. In a moment, during the final ritual, I'll guide you exactly through this. Now let's talk about a color many people forget, but it's incredibly powerful. For those who are tired of suffering, pink. Pink is not passion. Pink is calm love. It's peace in the heart. It's especially good for those who had a difficult year with emotional pain, heaviness, or worries about family. If you want to enter the new year with more lightness at home, pink helps a lot. Activation 3 times. I enter the new year with harmony and love at home, and if you're alone, it works the same way. Because before any love from outside, there needs to be peace inside. Now comes the part that confuses a lot of people. Because you heard me talk about a strong green color as something to avoid, and many people know green as a good color. So let me separate this clearly so you don't get confused. Pay close attention because this is very important. There is a green that is excellent. It's the green of nature, a softer green, more leaf, more tree. This green supports creativity, health, fresh starts, and vitality. But there is a green I recommend avoiding on New Year's Eve. Very strong, very bright green, almost neon, like intense turquoise or very shiny emerald. Why? Because on New Year's Eve, this very strong green tends to pull people into a mindset of, I need, I have to, I can't lose, and that turns into anxiety. The softer, natural green usually brings a very different feeling. I will grow calmly. I will take care of my life with patience, and that is healthy. So if you love green, great. Just choose a calmer, more natural shade and avoid the very flashy one. Activation 3 times for soft green. I grow with calm and stability. Now, if you already picked an outfit in that strong green, or if someone in your family is going to wear it, relax. No need to argue. No need to panic. You have 3 simple ways to neutralize it. Break the color with white. A white layer on top, a light scarf, a light colored top. White softens the excess. Add a small gold or silver detail, an accessory, something subtle. This changes the symbol you're carrying. And the most important one, on New Year's Eve, before you go out or before the year turns, say one simple sentence calmly, I enter the new year with peace, and money comes with calm. It may sound too simple, but it's exactly the simple things that work best for the mind. And now that you already know which colors help and how to neutralize the one that gets in the way, stay with me, because at the end I'll guide you through a 2-minute ritual to help you enter the new year with lighter energy. I'll teach it without complication, using simple things, and with one detail almost no one does. And that detail is what gives that feeling of, okay, now the year really started the right way. I know some people arrive at New Year's Eve exhausted, tired of fighting, tired of worrying about money, tired of seeing things almost work out and then get stuck again. And if that's you, I want you to understand one thing. You are not weak. You're just carrying too much weight. And today, we're going to shift that calmly, the right way. I remember an older woman who once told me something I never forgot. She said, I always entered the new year on autopilot. I wore whatever, ate, made a toast, but inside, I was already worried. And at the beginning of the year, it was always the same. A bill would show up, the money would disappear, and I'd feel that tightness in my chest. Then one year, she did something different. She didn't do anything complicated. She simply paused, breathed, chose with intention, and did a simple ritual without exaggeration. And she told me, I didn't get rich overnight, but I felt the year start differently. I felt lighter. I felt peace. And when we start with peace, we choose better. We decide better. We organize better. And that changes money. That's exactly what we want here, to start right. And now, I'm going to guide you through that 2-minute ritual. But before that, let me tell you the detail that changes everything. It's not just the color. It's the color flow, the intention. Flow, how you enter the year. That's what opens the door. If this content is bringing you peace and clarity, subscribe to the channel. I always make videos like this, simple, practical, to help you live with more lightness. Let's do this in the easiest way possible. You'll need 4 things that almost everyone has at home. A plate or small dish, it can be small. A little salt, regular salt is fine. A bay leaf, if you don't have one, that's okay. I'll give you an alternative. A coin, any value. If you don't have a bay leaf, you can use a small piece of paper instead. It works as a symbol for your intention. This ritual is simple, and the most important thing is this: do it calmly, without rushing, without anger, without complaining. In Buddhist wisdom, the mind needs a symbol to organize the path. When you make a gesture with intention, you are telling yourself, I am in charge. I choose what comes with me into the new year. And that changes your energy, your posture, your decisions. Now do it with me. Very simple. Step 1. Place the plate in front of you. Take a deep breath. Once, twice. Step 2. In the center of the plate, place the coin. Step 3. Take the bay leaf or the paper and write just one word. Very simple. Prosperity. If you want to be more specific, you can write money with peace. Step 4. Place the leaf underneath the coin as if it were a mat for the money. Step 5. Now place a tiny pinch of salt on top of the coin, just a little, only to mark the symbol. While you do this, say quietly but firmly 3 times, I enter the new year with open prosperity. My money stays with me and grows calmly. In my home, nothing gets stuck. Everything improves. Done. Now hold your hands close to the plate for 10 seconds, as if you were warming your hands, and imagine a door opening, a clear, simple door, without effort. Then say one last sentence, slowly. I receive the new year with peace, and prosperity walks with me. That's it. Now take this coin and keep it as your good luck charm for the year. You can keep it in your wallet, a small pouch, a drawer near the front door, anywhere you'll remember. And every time you see this coin, repeat a simple sentence. I choose prosperity with peace. Repeated over time, this becomes a habit, and habits change lives. Now, I really want you to write one sentence in the comments below, because this creates commitment and it creates community. Write it like this: I enter the new year with open prosperity. I read the comments, and I like to leave an intention of blessing for those who write. You don't need to enter the new year with fear. You don't need to enter the new year judging yourself. You only need to enter the new year with direction. And if you do this today, the right color, the right intention, and this simple ritual, you start the year with what most people are missing: inner peace. And when you have peace inside, you make better decisions. And that's when money stops leaking away. In the next video, I'm going to show you something many people have at home and don't even notice. A small detail that quietly weighs down the energy of prosperity. Before I guide you to the final ritual, I want to give you a bonus that complements everything we've talked about and greatly increases the effect of the colors at New Year's. It's simple, safe, and perfect for people over 55 who like to feel their home calm and peaceful. Think of it this way: your clothes are what you wear on your body, but your home is what surrounds you. If your home feels heavy, You can wear the right color and still return to the same heaviness. So in just a few minutes, we're going to clear the road so money doesn't leak away. Bonus 1, the front door, the home's mouth. On December 31st, before leaving the house or before welcoming someone in, do a light cleaning. Take a dry or slightly damp cloth and wipe the doorknob and the inside part of the door. While you do this, say softly, "I clear worries and open pathways." That's all. If you want to reinforce it, place a little salt in a small cup of water and leave it next to the door for 1 hour. After that, pour the water down the drain and say, "Thank you." Paths are open. It's simple, and you don't need candles. Bonus 2, the wallet where money lives. Many people say money disappears, but they carry old papers, overdue bills, sad notes, and cards they don't even use in their wallets. That becomes a reminder of lack. Now, take your wallet and do this. Take everything out, clean it with a cloth, and put back only what truly belongs there. Set aside 1 coin to be your good luck charm for the year and place a small piece of paper behind it with the words, "Money with Peace." Close your wallet and say, "My money stays with me." This is organization for the mind, and an organized mind makes better choices. Bonus 3. If you only have the forbidden color, no panic. If you need to wear the color I recommended avoiding because it's the only outfit you have, don't blame yourself. You'll neutralize it with a light base. It can be a white t-shirt underneath, a beige piece, a light scarf, or even light-colored underwear. The important thing is knowing this. You are changing the symbol. As you get dressed, repeat 3 times. I choose lightness. This breaks anxiety and keeps you from entering the new year with a tight heart. Bonus 4. The sound of the new year. Your body records the environment. It may sound silly, but your body records the atmosphere. If you spend New Year's Eve surrounded by arguments, yelling, or loud TV noise, your body enters the year overstimulated. So choose 5 minutes of peace, a calm song, a soft mantra, or even silence. Close your eyes, breathe, and think of 3 good things that still exist in your life. This is a simple Buddhist-style mental practice, focusing on what supports you. When the mind feels grounded, it stops panicking. Bonus 5. A mini self-check, no guilt. If every beginning of the year feels the same, see if you fall into one of these 3 patterns. Starting January saying, "This year is going to be hard." Comparing your life to others and feeling less than. Waiting for luck to fall from the sky without changing anything. If you recognized yourself here, don't blame yourself. Just change 1 sentence today. Replace, "It's going to be hard" with "I will do this calmly." Replace "I am less than" with "I am learning." Replace "I hope" with "I choose." This is practical spirituality. Bonus 6. The New Year's table, a simple symbol of peace. Before sitting down to eat, organize what's in front of you. It doesn't need to be perfect, just orderly. Place a glass of clean water on the table. Water reminds us of clarity and calm. If you want, place a small pinch of salt on a saucer beside it. Salt represents protection. Look at it for 2 seconds and say silently, "There is peace here." Energy doesn't need an audience. Bonus 7. Shoes, stepping forward with security. Many people forget that shoes are also a symbol. If your shoes are old, tight, or hurting your feet, you spend the whole night uncomfortable, and your body records that prosperity hurts. Choose footwear that feels stable and comfortable. Before putting them on, tap the sole on the floor twice and say, "I step forward safely." It sounds simple, and it is, but it brings presence. Bonus 8. Gratitude that is not pretending everything is fine. Take a piece of paper and write down 3 things you're grateful for this year, even small ones. My health, my home, my family. Fold the paper and keep it near your good luck coin. Gratitude is not denying problems. It's remembering that you have a foundation. And when the mind sees a foundation, it relaxes. And when it relaxes, it makes better decisions. Bonus 9. The sentence you do not say at New Year's. Avoid saying, I'm broke. Replace it with, I'm getting organized. Words change the body. When you say broke, you enter lack. When you say getting organized, you enter a path. If someone insists on talking about problems or bills at New Year's, you don't need to argue. Just breathe and make a discreet gesture. Place your hand on your chest and repeat silently, I am safe. I am guided. I am open. 3 times. It calms you immediately. That's it. This bonus is meant to help you arrive on December 31st with a lighter home, a calmer heart, and a clearer mind. Now we move to the most meaningful part, the final ritual, done in a simple and safe way. Before we finish, let me quickly recap, because this helps you remember later. Today we talked about New Year's Eve, December 31st, and how a simple choice, like the color of your clothes, can affect your mind, your energy, and the way you start the year. And I showed you that this is not magic. It's symbol plus intention plus calm. So remember it simply. If you want protection and a fresh start, the safest choice is white. And the phrase is, I begin the new year with peace and protection. If you want money and prosperity, use gold or silver, even if it's just a detail. And the phrase is, I receive prosperity with calm, or my money stays with me and grows calmly. If you want peace of mind and calm at home, blue helps. And the phrase is, I enter the new year with calm and balance. If you want emotional harmony, forgiveness, and lightness in the family, pink is excellent. And the phrase is, I enter the new year with harmony and love at home. And about green, remember the difference. Soft, natural green can be good, but very strong, flashy green, like bright turquoise or shiny emerald, is best avoided on New Year's Eve because it can increase anxiety and a feeling of pressure. And if you had already chosen that color, you learned how to neutralize it with white, with a gold or a silver detail, and with calm intention. And I want to reinforce the ritual because it's what puts everything in place. It's simple. Plate in front of you, coin in the center, bay leaf or a piece of paper with the word prosperity underneath, salt on top. And the phrases, slowly, with intention, I enter the new year with open prosperity. My money stays with me and grows calmly. In my home, nothing is blocked. Everything improves. Then you keep the coin as a reminder of the commitment you made to yourself. Because what changes your life isn't just one New Year's moment. It's what you repeat afterward. Now, I want to ask you for something that's very important for the energy we're creating here. Comment below. I enter the new year with open prosperity. And if you want, also comment which color you're going to wear on New Year's Eve, white, gold, silver, blue, or pink. I read the comments, and I like to leave an intention of blessing for those who write, because we create a beautiful energy together here. And do one simple thing. Send this video to a family member or a friend who always starts the year worried about money. Sometimes we can't help with big things, but we can help with a simple gesture that calms the heart. And if you want to enter 2026 any year at all, with more peace and direction, subscribe to the channel. I always share simple practices in clear language so you don't feel lost or fall into anxiety. Now pay attention, because in the next video, I'm going to show you something that many people have in their homes and don't even notice. A detail that seems small, but according to feng shui and home energy, may be pulling money out without you realizing it. And the worst part, it's something people keep out of habit, out of routine, and think it's normal. So if you want to keep improving your energy and your financial life with simple things, watch the next video that appears on the screen. From the heart, I wish you a light New Year's transition. May you enter the new year with more inner peace, more calm, more steadiness, and with the feeling that now you are in control. Remember, you don't have to carry everything alone. You just need direction, and one step at a time. Stay with God, stay in peace, and I'll see you in the next video. If you stayed until here, I want to give you a special bonus. Very practical, the kind few people explain. It's something you can do in 2 minutes and feel the difference right away. And I want to let you know, this is especially for people over 55, because our generation learned to endure everything silently, and often starts the year carrying a heavy weight in the chest. So stay with me just a little longer. Let's get straight to the point. There are 3 mistakes I see happen every year that undermine the beginning of the year, even when someone wears the right color. Mistake 1. Starting the year complaining. The person spends the whole night talking about bills, problems, fears, and the body records that as the first impression of the year. It's not that you can't talk about difficulties, but on New Year's, choose to enter with more serenity. You can think, I'll deal with this later. Right now, I begin in peace. Mistake 2. Starting the year with mental and physical clutter. Your house doesn't need to be perfect, but if you enter the new year with everything messy, it feels like life itself is messy. Just organizing a table, taking out the trash, washing a dish already changes the atmosphere. Mistake 3. Using color out of desperation. The person thinks, if I wear this, it will save me. That's anxiety. And anxiety blocks things. The right mindset is, I'll do my part calmly and I trust the rest. Remember this, calm opens the way. Rush closes it. Now I'm going to answer questions I know many people are thinking about. But what if I don't have any of those colors? That's not a problem. What matters most is this. Choose clean, comfortable clothes and add a small detail. It can be a scarf, earrings, or a bracelet. And if you don't have any of that, use the phrase with intention. Sometimes a well-spoken phrase is more powerful than the perfect color. And what if I spend New Year's Eve at home, alone? Even better, because you can do everything with more peace. You put on calm music, do your ritual without rushing, and enter the new year with dignity. Being alone doesn't mean being abandoned. It means I am with myself. And what if my family doesn't believe in this and makes fun of it? Don't argue. Energy doesn't need approval. Do it quietly, internally, with respect. The best answer is your state. If you feel calmer, you've already won. Can I combine colors? Yes, you can. White with gold, white with silver, blue with a silver detail, all good. Just avoid mixing colors that make you feel agitated. Your body is your thermometer. Now, I'm going to teach you a very simple test that may seem silly, but works really well. Think about the outfit you're going to wear on December 31st. Now, close your eyes for 3 seconds and imagine yourself wearing it. Notice your body. Does your chest feel light or tight? Does your breathing open up or become shallow? Does your forehead relax or tense up? If your body tightens, it's not a sign from the universe. It's just a message from your system saying, this doesn't match my current moment. That's Buddhist wisdom, noticing what's happening inside before acting outside. If it feels tight, you don't need to throw the outfit away. You simply neutralize it. A light colored detail, a calming phrase, and that's it. Now, I'll give you a 30-second micro ritual you can do exactly at the moment the year changes, even surrounded by family, without anyone noticing. Do it like this. Place one hand on your chest discreetly. Take 2 deep breaths and say silently, very simply, I begin the year in peace. I choose prosperity with calm. What is meant for me finds me. That's it. This helps the body settle, calms the heart, and allows you to enter the new year without that desperate energy. I'm not going to promise you a miracle. I'm going to promise you something real. If you enter the year with more peace, you make better choices. You organize yourself better. You communicate better. You negotiate better. You avoid spending out of anxiety. And when you do that, money stops slipping away. Prosperity isn't just about earning more. It's about maintaining, organizing, and living with calm. Now, I want to make a small agreement with you because this creates a beautiful energy and increases engagement here. Comment below, I begin 2025 in peace and prosperity, or the year you're watching this. And if you want, also comment, my home is a place of peace. It's simple, but it deeply affects those who read it. And when people read positive comments, they stay longer on the video, which helps the channel reach more people. And since you stayed until the end, let me tell you what's coming in the next video. In the next one, I'll show you the most common mistake people make at home that causes money to slip away without them even realizing it. It's a small detail that stays there every day, something you see as normal, but it actually works like a leak. And most importantly, I'll teach you how to fix it in less than 3 minutes without spending any money. So if you want to start the year with a clearer, more open path, watch the next video that appears on the screen. I truly wish you a calm and serene New Year's transition. May you feel protected, guided, and supported. May your home feel lighter. May your heart feel lighter. And remember, you don't have to do everything at once. It's one step at a time. And today, you've already taken a very important step. Stay with God, stay in peace, and I'll see you in the next video.